This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. It is the nation's birthday, and supposedly one of the greatest pastimes is baseball. For America, that is. I've run into something that is affordable and maybe, and I really feel that it is the best baseball game I've ever played. And I want to check out more games from this company and how fantastic of a job they do. My only thing is, I'll talk about on the other side, it was my only close, but bestwith1.com, go to it. 7-inning stretch. You don't have to be a baseball fan to really enjoy this little masterpiece. This is something special. Let's go down. I'm spoiling everything, but I'm going to give you a kind of a quick overview of everything, and then I'm going to do a playthrough that is going to start next week. I'm actually pushing Hero Quest and some of my Warhammer Quest stuff because I want to do this playthrough for you. So you'll see that next Friday, I believe. That's how much I believe in this game. That's how much fun I've been having with it. So let's do a little quick rules overview, and then I'll see you on the other side of this. So I don't say it on the back end of this, but one of the things that I want, hey Gabe, if you're watching this, I want more cards. We want more players. What you're going to do is you're going to have a starting team, and you're going to count off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that is going to be your starting team, and you're going to arrange them however you want, because there's certain things that you're going to roll. You're going to get a certain amount of dice. As you can see, this is spring training, so this is your starting turn. I'll explain that as we go further. Okay, you're going to have certain things, like here you have to roll a 6 in order to get a base. Okay, and you're going to want to put these in certain order. Okay, and you know, right now I'm just going to lay these out where you can see them. And as you can see, that is my starting team. Okay, my 9 guys, and this is how I'm going to start the game. Then, before I even start that, because we're in spring training where we start off, I'm going to take the top 2 cards off the you'll see it's 2 bases here, the next advance, and then I may have a pitcher here. Okay, well, I need a pitcher. Okay, and they're going to give me a certain ability, like a hazard. You're going to pay those hazards. Once you get those hazards, well, they're going to be a pain in the neck. I'm just going to put him where you can see him a little bit. I'm going to actually move this over so you guys can see everything. So that's going to be my pitcher, but this card that I don't take is going to be the team that I faced. And you may want to look at the back here, because the teams that you face are going to have certain abilities, and they're going to score, and I'm going to show you that in a second. We take another 2, and we do this 3 times. I'm going to go with the second pitcher, and Freddie, even though Freddie is awesome, I'm not going to take anything else. And then I got 2 batters here. I kind of like Bobby Jones. Yeah, I could put Bobby Jones in there, and I will face Seattle to start. So you're going to play 3 games against these teams. You're going to play Seattle, Anaheim during the season, and then San Francisco. And Jerome, where do I want to put him, boy? I think I want to put him in here because I want to get that ability and extra thing. And I can use him, this guy, as a pinch hitter. I can put him in any kind of situation. So the way this works is in the solo game, and that's what I'm showing you right now, is I am in the bottom of the 7th, okay? And I'm going to go. So I'm going to roll randomly to see where I start, because you don't start with the first player. Well, actually, you start right there, which is pretty good. And I'm going to put my little disc here, and I have to roll 2 dice, okay? And the difference between those dice is going to be, I'm going to get a result. If I get a 3, I'll get a base on balls, a 4, a single, or a double. The problem is I only have 1 dice, okay? And I believe the game you can start with an extra dice that you play with all the time, but I started this way. So because I can't make the be able to roll here, I'm going to take an out. Okay, so now I'm going to come over here, and on this card there's also special abilities, like this is a reroll. I'm going to get that and an additional die. Okay, great. So now I have 2 dice, and if I roll 2 dice here with consecutive values, I'll get if I can roll 2 and get, like a 3, 4, or 4, 5, I can get a base hit. But if I had 3 dice, I can get a double. Okay, I've got 1 out. Do I want to roll these dice? Well, I'll get 2 dice there, which will help me. So why don't I? Do I want to take a shot at it, or do I want to take an out? Well, I think I take a shot at it. Okay, let's see if we can get it. No, that's not going to do it. I can re-roll it, so I'm going to try to re-roll this and hopefully get something here. Oh, almost. A 4 and a 6. That's not going to do it. That's going to be my second out. Okay. Then I'm going to come over here. I'm going to get 2 dice. I burnt my re-roll. Okay. And if 2 dice are equal, so if I get 2 2s or 2 3s, well, guess what? I will be able to get a base hit. 6. Oh, hey, there we go. Way to keep the ending alive. So I got 2 6s. They equal. I'm going to be able to get a base. All right. I'm man on first. All right. I'm going to get 2 dice here. Okay. And it's going to say, while this player is in your lineup, 1 dice after each base running action. Okay. So I'm going to get a dice for each base running action. All right, I'm going to get 2 dice. I need to roll a 12. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Some value. If I can roll a 12, guess what? I will be able to get a double. No. Well, no. Oh, geez. Equals 12. No. That's not going to do it. Well, unfortunately, I did not get that. And so that makes 3 outs. So now we put a big goose egg on the bottom. And now we're going to have to face Seattle. Okay. It's Seattle, top of the 8th. Okay. Score runs equal to the difference between the 2 lowest dice. So roll 3. Okay. That means they're going to score runs. But hold on there, my dear friends. I do have a couple of pitchers here. Add or remove 1 dice from opponent's pool before rolling. Okay. Well, I would pay a hazard. I can only do that 4 times for 4 innings. So I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to make him roll 2. And hopefully I can get doubles here. No. They score 3 runs. Seattle's tough. And then I would pop a 3 and put it there. So now it's the bottom of the 8th. Okay. And I forgot to move my disc. It's over here. So our next batter would be right here. Okay. So I need to score some runs here. If you attempt rolling 1 die without any tokens, 4 plus, you get a double. A 3, all runner bases. 3 or below, all runners are out. Well, I don't have a die at all. So, and I get no die for that guy. That's not cool. So that's 1 out. Okay. Now I get dice. 1 die per current base runner. If first base is empty, base on balls. Okay, so we were able to get through that. That's pretty good. We're going to get 2 dice here. Okay, which is good. So now we're finally getting 2 dice. And 3 have to be all different. Okay, so they are not going to have to be the same value. I would have to roll 3 dice. I don't have 3 dice. That's going to be a second out. Okay, boy. Remove all dice and tokens from the pool to gain a base. So I could probably pinch hit for him. yeah, why don't I do that? So I'm gonna pinch hit for him. He's gonna come out of the game. Okay. I don't get the dice. Remove all dice and tokens. I didn't have any, and I'm gonna get one base. So now I got first and second with one out. Okay. I'm gonna get 3 dice here. Remove 3 dice from your pool to sacrifice. No, I'm going to take the out. So it's going to be 2 outs with a guy on first and second. I'm going to get 2 dice here. Okay, as you can see, I'm starting to build up some dice here, so maybe I can get some runs in here. I need to roll 3 dice. I need to get a 6. So I'm going to roll 3 dice here. All right. And a 5. A 5 would be a sacrifice, which would not help us. That would be the 3rd out, unfortunately. And I don't have any reroll tokens. Great. So that's 3 outs. Now Seattle will come up, okay? And what's going to happen is we're going to roll 3 dice again, but I'm going to use that ability again. Actually, I'm not going to use that ability, and I'm going to let them roll. So the 2 lowest dice, all right, would be they get 1 run. So now I've got to get 4 in the bottom of the inning here. Okay, I still have 2 dice left over from the last time I went. I'm going to get 1 die here, okay? And now I have to roll, boy, do I want to do that. Well, I'm going to roll 2. But hopefully we can get going here. That's going to be a 2. That's not going to be anything. That's going to be 1 out. Uh-oh, doesn't look good. And games are hard to win here. So I have 1 die left. We're going to come over here. I'm going to get a reroll and 1 dice. Okay. And if I can get consecutive 2s or 3, I can get a first or a second. Oh, come on. Something here. No, I did not. That's going to be 2 outs. Oh, boy. This ain't going to end well. I'm going to get, I have 1 die left here. I'm going to get 2. And I've got to get 2 of the same value. So I might as well roll all 3. Oh, I got 2 4s. Perfect. Just what I needed. That is going to get me a base. So, yeah, we're going to get a base here. So we've got a man on first. I forgot to take the tokens off. Unfortunately, though, I'm going to get 2 dice and I need a 12. And no, that's not going to do it. That's going to be 3rd out. They are going to win. So then I would mark on here that it was a loss. I have to get at least 3 stars to advance to the playoffs. So I've got to play a season. Now, after I play these three games, it'll be mid-season, and then I will be able to get some additional cards from here, so hopefully I can get my team to win a little bit. Because right now, they're not doing too good, and I can change the batting order if I like in each game, but each team that you face has a different ability, and you have to kind of try to figure out how you're going to counter that. And it has such a unique feel. It's really a lot of fun. Now, I didn't explain everything. You know, you can get +1s that can help you and things like that and stuff like that. And there are different players that I probably could get. I love the look of the old 89 scores baseball. But I've been playing this. I've been having a blast with this. This is something really, really, really special. And I would love to see, Gabe, if you're listening, more cards. I want more players. And I just so I can kind of mix and match and do different things and stuff like that. This is just fantastic. I mean, that's the only way to put it. And a lot of fun. All right, let's head up top, get my final thoughts. Now, I don't think you realize how much fun this is. Like I said, I kind of went through the rules a little bit. there's a lot more, not to it. I just threw the cards out there without looking and trying to put good combinations so I can generate runs. Sometimes it's hard to stop the other teams. It's not easy to make the playoffs. I've played this game almost 9 times since I got it, and I've been playing it nonstop. When I was starting to feel like I didn't want to play games anymore, this game comes along and does something special and makes me fall, in love with board gaming again. This is a great game, and hats off to everybody that is involved. The quality of the box set is great. You can get the print and play from them for $5. I mean, are you kidding me? And still have just as much of fun with it. It is fantastic. I think this is one of the best baseball games out there. And like I said, I gave a call to my friend Herman Lutman, and I told him, you need to get this, and you need to get this now, because he's a big baseball guy. It has the feel, even if you're not a baseball fan, manipulating the dice and so forth and so on, and trying to get good combinations appeals to a Euro gamer. Even though this is a sports game, it's not easy. It is challenging. It is fun. It is great. And then the other thing I didn't explain is that you play games 1, 2, and 3. Then you take a break and grab additional teams. I think I said it, but I want to make sure I clarified it. And then you finish the second half of the season, which is games 4, 5, and 6. And then hopefully you qualify for the playoffs. And then that's a whole nother thing, which we will check out next week when we play this taped for you guys. And you can watch as I play the entirety of the game, which takes about 45 minutes and is worth every bit of it. I think you will love it. Until next time, make sure you go get this. This is glorious. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon, everybody.